See injustice all around, have not the courage or the will to fight or stand your ground. We'll see but are too scared, there are not enough of us prepared to put our lives at risk time and again. And then comes a drop of rain to the parched lips of a world that needs to feel hope again. And as the seeds of hope begin to settle on the ground, a gentle rain begins to fall. With my hammer I break the chain, I will not remain in silence. I will stand and I will defend my right to fight against violence. No prison can contain the freedom that we gain when we move through fear. Here, laws of our civilized land are quite clear. Selling weapons to dictators who murder, starve, rape and torture is illegal. I cannot believe you continue to deceive yourselves in this way. All the people that you pay to make the jet fighters. With my hammer I break the chain, I will not remain in silence. I will stand and I will defend my right to fight against violence. No prison can contain the freedom that we gain when we move through fear. Here, to think, to plan, they took a year to build trust, to work through fear. We are not martyrs or heroines. We are so much to our friends who held our courage in their hands. With my hammer I break the chain, I will not remain in silence. I will stand and I will defend my right to fight against violence. With my hammer I break the plane, I will not remain in silence. I will stand and I will defend my right to fight against violence. No prison can contain the freedom that we gain when we move through fear. You who see injustice all around, you have not the courage or the will to fight or stand your ground. We who see but are too scared, there are not enough of us prepared to put our lives at risk time and again. And then comes a drop of rain to the parched lips of a world
that needs to feel hope again. And as the seeds of hope begin to settle on the ground, a gentle rain begins to fall.
With my hammer I break the chain, I will not remain in silence. I will stand and I will defend my right to fight against violence. With my hammer I break the chain, I will not remain in silence. I will stand and I will defend my right to fight against violence. With my hammer I break the chain, I will not remain in silence. I will stand and I will defend my right to fight against violence. With my hammer I break the chain, I will not remain in silence. I will stand and I will defend my right to fight against violence. No prison can contain the freedom that we gain when we move through fear.
With my hammer I broke the chain. I did not remain in silence.
It's dedicated to the coppers who have to stand here and listen to us all the time. It's a little fantasy and it's called PC 365, but it has a serious point, which is that although we know that today you're not going to break ranks and blockade this base, we do sincerely hope that in the future, when it really comes to the crunch, as it has in a country very different situation, but a country like Burma, when it comes to the crunch, where the people have opinion, which is really important, and the authorities are not allowing them to act on that and are maintaining something as obscene as nuclear weapons, which are just an unbelievable war crime, that you, the coppers, are the only people who can ensure our victory by deciding at the crucial point that you will side with the people and not your paymasters. And that is what we live in hope that one day that will happen. We fully respect you and what you're doing, and we know that you are privately among yourselves going off and talking about how you can form a proper trade union and get back the right to strike that you had in 1919, and discuss how you can stop being the political wing of a really brutal corporate government, which is what we actually have in this country, although it pretends to be democratic. And lastly, that you can go off in the privacy. Once you've got home, you go off to the websites, go to Faslane 365, come to Seize the Day's website, seizetheday.org, and listen to this song and share it with your mates in the police force. It's called PC 365. When first I enlisted, I thought it an honour, injustice to fight and the peace to maintain. Now I'm standing here like some glorified bollard, once more at the gates on the road to Faslane. Each morning we come here to block the blockaders, defending a terror deployed in our name. Folk who join the police to make the world safer, now paid to stop other folk doing the same. But if there can be WMD here in Scotland, why not in Korea? Why not in Iran? The world's greatest war crimes just waiting to happen. And we're standing here to make sure that it can. With hospitals failing and street stabbings daily, and climate change staying at the top of the news, Westminster still wants a wedge out of my wages to spend on a weapon they never can use. And if they should use them, what is there to say? And how to square that with where I stand today? I'm just 23 and I want to have children. I'll not keep the peace for them, policing this way. So I whipped out my cuffs and locked onto a lorry, my colleagues all cheering like I was insane. Then one by one slowly they broke ranks to join me on the PC 365 blockade of Faslane. Protesters ecstatically reached for their mobiles, broadcasting the news to the planet at large, where the statement I issued was widely reported. For health and safety we had to take charge. Now medals adorn me and doors open for me, and millions applaud me for letting them live. When the daydream was broken by words harshly spoken, saying look alive, 365, time to change shift, time to change shift.
And the weekend,